This is our maths teacher, 11th standard business mathematics. This is one of the example question. It's important 5 mark, but it's not a easy one. So when you are while doing the question, you need the calculator. So an economy produces only coal and steel. These two commodities serve as intermediate inputs in each other's production, right? 0.4 ton of steel and 0.7 ton of coal are needed to produce a ton of steel, right? This type 1. So what is the meaning of the sentence? You need a ton of steel. Okay, a ton, a ton is nothing but 1000 kg, right? For 1000 kg of steel, you need 0.4 ton of steel and 0.7 ton of coal, right? So this two is required to produce 1 ton of steel. Similarly, the second case, 0.1 ton of steel and 0.6 ton of coal are required to produce a ton of coal, right? 1 ton, 1000 kg of this one. We need 0.1 ton of steel and 0.6 ton of coal. No capital inputs are needed. Capital, so no confusion in capital. Do you think that the system is viable? The question is, it is possible to produce the steel and the coal, right? And 2 and 5 are labor days are required to produce a tons of coal and steel respectively. So labor days is number of working days, right? It is 2 and 5. It is given. If economy needs 100 tons of coal and 50 tons of steel, right? Calculate the cross output of the two commodities and the total labor days required. So you have the two questions. The first question is if the economy needs 100 tons of coal and 50 tons of steel, calculate the cross output of the two commodities and the total labor days required. So it's one of the important 5 mark question, as I told you before. Now how to frame the table or how to frame the technology matrix is important. So you can write column wise steel, coal, labor days, like that, row wise steel, coal and final demand. The final demand is nothing but your required outputs. It is given 50 tons and 100 tons, but it is given in the reverse order. First we have taken steel, right? But in the question steel is given second. You see where it is. If the economy needs 100 tons of coal, so for confusion it is given 100 and 50, but you have to take it as 50 and 100, right? So your technology matrix is nothing but these 4 values. Wherever the decimal, so sir, how I can write this 0.4 and 0.1, 0.7 and 0.6? It is in the order 0.4, where it is 0.4, 0.7, like that, 0.1 and 0.6. Okay, so it is your technology matrix is 0.4, 0.1, 0.7, 0.6. So the 0.1 and 0.6 is represents coal, right? And 0.6 is represents steel. Okay, so the technology matrix is over. What we have to do, the next one is I minus b value. It is given 0.6 minus 0.1 minus 0.7 and 0.4. The determined value I have given you, it is 0.17. Therefore, the diagonal elements of I minus b is positive, where you have the I minus b diagonal. 0.6 and 0.4 values are positive. Then your determined value is also 0.17. Both are positive. The system is viable. So I have completed the first question. So for second question, I need the inverse of I minus b. So for that, for adjoint of I minus b, I am interchanging these two values and changing the sign. So you will be getting 0.4, 0.1, 0.7 and 0.6. So I minus b inverse is nothing but 1 by determinant of I minus b into adjoint of I minus b. That is equal to 1 by 0.17 into 0.4, 0.1, 0.7 and 0.6. So I found out I minus b inverse. Like that, your x formula, that is your final output formula is I minus B inverse into demand. Demand is given 50 ton and 100 ton. So the product is 176.5 and 558.8. So only thing calculator you need, otherwise you can't do this type of questions. So the detailed answers also I have given. And finally the total labor days required, where you have this 5 and 2, it is given 5 and 2 in the question. So it is 5 into steel output plus 2 into the second output. The value will be 882.5 plus 117.6. So it is 2000.1. It's approximately 2000 labor days, right? So it's one of the important question. Thank you students. For continuation, you follow the channel.